if you want to know how the system works, how people are making so much money, and exactly what it's doing to make this money, that's why you're here, and that's what I want to explain to you now. So to break all this down, you have to understand that this is your money getting traded in the foreign exchange market, the forex market. Now, 9 out of 10 people don't even know what the forex market is. So I'm going to break that down to you first so you can fully understand how people are making so much money. Now, Forex is a 5.3 trillion with a T, trillion dollar a day industry. It is the largest, not industry, market. It is the largest market in the world, and it's insane. There's so much money out there to be had. Now, what we've done here at iMarkets Live and what this system does is they have found multi-million-dollar top expert traders that are killing the game of trading and making tons of money for themselves that have agreed to help others make money in this large financial market. Now, what they're doing or how it works, let's take you from step A to the newest beginner, so when you just start joining, and to how it all the way to the end, to the tons of money that everyone's talking about that you're seeing. Now, what you're actually doing here is you take your money and you put it in a broker's account. Now, a broker's account is like a bank account online. That's the best way to think of it. It's an online bank account. Now, if you use the proper one, they are FDIC insured. Everything's good to go. Now, we have some that we can point you to, and there's some that are free with our service, and some that cost $7 extra a month just for hosting fees and different charges with the broker you choose. And again, all this will be listed later. So what you do right when you sign up, so you sign up and you go create a broker. Now, to create a broker's account, you're going to have to verify. You're going to have an ID. You're going to have to give them all your information because this is as secure as a bank account. They want to make sure that this is you trading your money. Now, with that being said, create your broker's account. Put in all your information. Give them all the data they need. Then you're good to go. Now, next thing you have to do is you got to deposit money. So for the traders, for everyone besides Nader, the pit master, which I'll show you in a second, you can start off with as low as $500. Now with Nader, $1,000 is better, but let me explain to you how this system works. Now these traders are trading a $5,000 account. So if you have $500, when they win, let's say they win $1,000, you only win $100. So you win 10% because how they work with the leverage and stuff, you can't risk as much on your account. So if they are trading at a $5,000 account and you have a $10,000 account, they will trade double, which means you'll get double the profits. So this is where the more money you can put in the system, the better. But at the bare minimum, you can still put in $500 and be making a good profit on $500, where pretty much anywhere else you're not going to see a return on your investment of $500. So that's how it's pretty much working. Now, if you need anything, any questions, anything you don't understand as we're going along here, right here, you can see all my information on the side. And with that being said, feel free, if you're in the States, give me a call, shoot me an email. If not, or even no matter what, hit me up on social media. I got all my social media listed over there as well. So with that being said, I'm going to show you some of the traders we have, explain how everything works, and just keep going in depth on this because I truly believe this is a system that everybody needs because everyone needs more money. And if you can make it 100% hands-free, it's totally worth it. So with that being said, let's share my screen here, and here we are. All right, so these are our traders. Now, how the system works is it costs to be a member. Obviously, you don't get anything for free. Even your 401k, Roth IRA, all the other investments you're doing, they have charges. Now, what our charge is, it's $195 to start. So with $195, you get access to these traders are all included. Now, for an extra $10 per month, which is totally worth it. Totally worth it. Not even no consideration. It's worth it. You get these traders. For an extra $10 a month, you pick which trader you want. Now, per IML account, so with that 195, you're allowed to set up 2 auto trader accounts. So if you wanted to, say you had $5,000 or $10,000 and you want to start 2 $5,000 accounts, or if you had $1,000, you want to start 2 $500 accounts, however you want to do it, you are allowed 2, and you can choose which ones you want. So let's break it down. We're going to go to the bottom ones first. So these are the included traders. Now we have something for everybody. So if you're super low risk, you don't want to risk your money at all, we have traders just for you like that, where I'll show you this guy, Steady Freddy, our low risk trader. Now with this guy, let's get him loaded up here. All right, so with this guy, I'm going to close that out. So we can come down here and you can see all their stats. Now this is, again, something you probably want to do on your own time. You can go through here and see winning trades 100%. This guy's 100% on his trades, and he's been trading for 36 weeks. So he's low risk. Not a lot of, or when he trades, he wins, but he doesn't trade a lot. Now let's see. Let's go to simulation here. So let's just say the simulation is what I love. And what this is doing is it's showing you their past results and what would have happened if you would have started the same day they started. And again, none of this is guaranteed. Nothing through the simulation is going to be guaranteed. Just like any sort of investment, we can't guarantee anything. But past results will determine future results is how I see it and how the results have been. So let's just show this. Let's say you put in the bare minimum $500 with this guy. And let's say you're like, all right, he's 100%, so I'm going to do a 2% risk or 2 risk. Now, again, what the risk multiplier is if this trader trades once and you have risk multiplier 2, your account trades twice. So it's a little riskier, but with this guy, he's pretty consistent, so we're going to stay confident with him. So we simulate that. That'd be about 36 weeks. You'd be making about $318. Now, see, that's where it doesn't quite cover that investment of the $145 per month that you're going to have to pay. So that's the disadvantage of these guys. But if you have 2 accounts, you can cover that. Now, what I'm going to break into a little bit here, and I'll explain more at the end. There is a refer program. So you can refer 3 people to this service. So if you know 3 people who need more money, who need to invest more money, you can refer them to this program. And if you refer 3, you get your product absolutely free. So then it doesn't matter how slow the growth is, it's still growth. Now, let's just say you had $5,000 in this account, and you could do a risk multiplier of 4. Now, in that same 36 weeks, your account would make $6,372. Now, that's worth your investment. That's worth your time. So, again, it's up to you how much you can afford and what you want to do. So this is low risk. For me personally, I'm not a low risk guy. I'm more high risk. But I'm going to show you one more of the – I'll show you one more of these. Actually, I'll show you 2. So here's Smooth Sterling. He's medium risk. So, you know, you're average in the middle. Again, all these stats. He's winning 78.5% of his trades. Let's just do the 5,000 account again times 4 right off the bat. Risk multiplier. So you're looking at $17,000. And I forget. I think he's about a year, possibly. So 17,000, and we'll see how long he's been around. He's been around for 34 weeks. So pretty much the same time, but $17,000 is what he's been looking. So, again, if you have money, obviously, put in a little bit more risk. These traders aren't going to blow your accounts. They're not going to lose all your money. The thing is, they might just have some bad trades. So you got to be willing to be okay with that. Now, let's look at some high risk here. Now, 54 weeks, so pretty much a year is what Mr. Diversity has been in. So let's see, winning, see 58%. See, this is what you get with high risk, but with high risk comes high reward because he trades a lot more. He's going to lose more, but he's still 58%, so he's positive. His growth return, look at that growth return, 152%. So let's see the same $5,000 in the course of a year, risk multiplier of, with him, I would probably do a risk multiplier of 2 just because of how high risk he is. So you're looking at about 15,000. So again, it's up to you. I would probably do Smooth Sterling, keep it on the safe side. But if you had, let's say if you had $10,000 to put in here just to be safe, so we'll put 10,000 in, then we could do that risk multiplier of 4. Again, I'm just being safe because I don't want no one hopping in and losing money. So there, with the 10,000 risk multiplier 4, you could be looking at about $61,000 in a month or in a year profit. Now, let's just see if you didn't refer anybody, so you didn't take advantage of that, and you did 145 times 12, That's going to cost you $1,700 to make $61,000. So like your ROI is amazing on these. So a lot of people say like, oh, I don't know if I can pay the $145 a month. Well, your ROI is covering that if you're doing it right. Now these traders are the free ones, are the included ones. Now let's go up to if you pay that extra $10 a month, which I can't tell you how much is worth it. It is more than worth it. So we're going to go right here to Everybody Eats. Now, these traders are crazy. Again, he's winning 100%. This is not even a week. So again, this is a week of this trader, and this is documented on past this, and he's been holding these kind of stats. But let's just say this is only the week he's been documented. If you had $5,000, you did a risk multiplier of 2 here. You simulate that, he could have made you $1,500 in 1 week. So you take that $1,500 and you divide or times that. Let's do 1,500 times 52, $72,000 in a year from 5,000. So $78,000 profit is what we got there. It's insane. That's a crazy ROI. Now we got another trader here, which is really, he's a high risk trader, but the reward has been insane. So again, only been in 1 week. So he's winning 78% of his trades. Now let's come over here to the simulation. 5,000 risk multiplier of 2. In 1 week, he's made you $16,000 or $1,600 in 1 week. So again, let's do 1,600 times 52. You're looking at 83,200 pure profit on these guys. Now, that's worth the extra $10. And if you can add more money as you go, you can always be adding more money to these accounts. You can withdraw this money at any time. So with that being said, I'll stop sharing my screen now and just tell you a little bit more. So kind of what we have here is, obviously, it's a very strong investment platform. It is somewhere where you can put your money to work and you can see the results. You can track your results on your phone at any time. And you can watch these traders trade. Now, I suggest not, because sometimes they lose for a while and then the markets turn and then they make it big. And for some people, it's not easy for them to watch. So what I would suggest is you just put your money in there and you check it maybe weekly, maybe like every other day, maybe monthly. And then you just see what your money's doing. And if you ever need that, if you want to take some out for vacation, if you want to take some out for paying the bills, whatever you have to do, you can always take it out. Depending on your brokers, depends how long you actually get the money. Some 3 to 5 days is like the average. But it's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do and how you want to play with your money with this, because like you can see, there's 10 different traders to choose from. So you can go through and you can pick which ones you want. And with 2 accounts, you can really work that in your favor. Now, what I would suggest, and we're going to break down the referral program and how that works. The referral program works as simple as you bring in 3 people and they stay active. So these 3 people can't just sign up and then quit the next week. They have to keep using it. So what I would suggest for anyone signing up is I would sign up and I would try to get 5. I would shoot for 5, so then if 1 or 2 drop, you don't lose anything. But with a system like this, with people making money the way they are, you're probably going to be in the clear. But I would suggest you go out and you get 5 referrals. Now, when you sign up, you're going to get an ID number. That ID number will be your referral ID. And when your people sign up, they tag in your ID in the sign-up box. There'll be a little spot to throw it in there. When they throw that in there, you'll get the credit for it, and it'll be marked down until it's like a countdown until your account's free. So you create this investment platform, you get all these traders, you get 2 accounts, you can start using this to trade and do everything. Now, if you are the type of person included with this, you get some training as well to learn how to trade yourself. Majority of people don't want to do that, and that's totally understandable. Why not just use these expert traders to trade your money for you 100% hands-free? That's what I would suggest doing. So with that being said, again, any questions at all, I don't know which side it's going to be on, so I pointed this way first. I'll point this way now. But either side, my information's there. Please contact me. Let me explain all this in more detail for you. If you have any questions, I can elaborate more. But truly what I want here is I want everyone to sign up for this, and I want everyone to put their money to work because it's working for me. I'm going to be coming out with more testimonial videos after this. I'll be putting out all my results. You can track exactly what the traders are doing for me and what they're doing for so many other people. I know someone who made $300 in their sleep last night just from the mirror trading. They're not doing nothing. They just checked the phone and made $300 in their sleep on a $5,000 account. So, I mean, the returns are insane, and that's covering, if you made $300 in one night, that would cover the 200 to start and almost cover the 145 for a month. So right there in one night. So your ROI is going to be well paid off. And again, we cannot guarantee anything, but this is what the past results are doing and what these results have been doing for people for the past couple of years. So with that being said, my name is Chance Ghanem, and I'm going to be signing out here. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Hit me up on all social media. Love the followers on anything. Get connected, and let's do this. Let's start putting your money to work for you.